what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old.
Hey guys, it's Amelia. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a very special one for me. I hope that it's going to be special for you guys too. As you can probably already tell by the title of this video, I am 8 weeks pregnant with mine and my husband's first child. So it's going to be my first pregnancy. I guess second if you count the early miscarriage that happened in January, but today's video is going to be a much more happier video, and I'm so excited to share this with you guys. So technically today I am 8 weeks and 1 day pregnant, and we had our first ultrasound today, and so it showed the tiny little baby, and we actually got to see a heartbeat as well. So this video I am probably going to be telling you my symptoms leading up to like when I tested, my symptoms currently, and everything in between. So let's go ahead and just get into it. Okay, so the date of my last period was February 28th, I think. So 2 weeks later, I ovulated according to my Glow app and the little test strips. So my husband and I obviously got it on through that whole time. And then about, I want to say 7 days later, I started to get really sore boobs. And sore boobs for me isn't normal during my menstrual cycle. So that right away told me that something was different. Normally I don't get sore boobs at all, and I'm kind of lucky. So I just, kept going along with it, and I didn't test because I didn't really want to do that to myself, sort of stress out about it and do like that constant testing day after day. So about 2 days before my missed period, I finally decided that I wanted to test because I had the sore boobs, very sore, let me tell you. And I was very moody and emotional. I was like crying over the weirdest things. So I just thought, I think I need a test just to see. So I got one of the cheap tests that I bought off of Amazon, and then I also had a first response digital test. So I took both of them. I peed in a cup, and then I dipped each one into the pee. That way I can like take both of them. And the Amazon test actually showed up quicker than the digital test. It like when you can see the test like accepts your pee, and then you can see like the little progression line, I guess. And so if you got 2 lines, then that means you're pregnant. So the first line, which was the test line, I believe, showed up like already really dark before it even got to the control line. I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, because when I took those cheap tests with just the 2 lines, they never really showed up that strong the previous time. So I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I actually like watched it, it like just appeared. And then when I took the first response digital, it took like a minute or two, and then I got the smiley face. And if I have a picture, I can't remember if I took a picture or not, but if I have a picture, I'll post it up here for you guys. But I didn't record that because I got home from work and I was just like in a rush to test, so I just did it and forgot to record it, and I didn't record a lot of things. So sorry about that, but you're getting my 8-week pregnancy update now. So anyway, so I tested, got the positive, and then I came out to the living room and I was like, babe, come here. And he like knew right away when I said that I was pregnant, because we had already been talking about it. And so I showed him the test, and then he saw it, and we were super excited to see, kind of reserved because of what happened last time, but excited nonetheless and a little nervous. So that is the testing and a little bit of the symptoms leading up before the testing. So I called my doctor, I think 2 days later, to set up the first appointments. So they do 8 weeks, 10 weeks, and 12-week appointments. And I was a little bit nervous about that too, because last time when I made my appointments, literally that same day is when I started having the miscarriage. So it was like, oh my gosh, you know, I hope I don't call them and set up these appointments and then have to call them back again and say, oops, never mind. So far, so good, you guys. So right now I am experiencing mild, very, very, very mild cramping, and it's not all the time. It's just like if I move a certain way, I'll sort of like feel this like little twinge. Also feel like my muscles sort of, they're sort of sore, I guess, down in my lower abdomen area. And I am also very, very bloated. It's so embarrassing. I actually had to buy one of those belly bands at Target to hold my pants up because I can't button them. I can't button any of my pants. So I wear the little belly band and it actually works. I really, really like it. It helps. And it actually like sort of sucks it in too so that you don't look like you have a huge belly. I already have people asking questions. So, because I'm so small to start out with and the fact that I'm so bloated, people are like looking at me a little weird, but it kind of stinks. Some women are really lucky. They don't get very bloated or big at all within the first trimester. They can still fit into their pants regularly, and the fact that I can't fit into any of my pants is crazy. I mean, I could technically button some of them if I wanted to, but it would be so uncomfortable. And I sit all day at a desk job, so just to have it like jabbing into my stomach would not be comfortable. So I wear that, and then occasionally I will take a little like hair tie and I'll put it through the opening of the buttonhole of my jeans, and then I will hook it onto my button. So that helps with closing the jeans. Like if you can zip them a little bit and then just use the like rubber band or hair tie, that helps sort of open it up, and that way it's not, you know, digging into you so much. So I do that sometimes as well. Currently at 8 weeks, I'm having very, very mild nausea. I haven't thrown up yet, which I'm very grateful for. And certain smells will make me very nauseous. So I'm very grateful to not have vomited yet, which is nice for my job too. I don't have to be getting up out of my seat every time I need to go to the bathroom, and then people will be asking more questions. So I'm grateful for that. I hope that it stays that way and it doesn't get any worse than just feeling nauseous, because I don't want to go through that. I know some women have it so hard, and I hope I don't get it. Okay, so some of this video might be a little bit graphic, just a little bit, but I want to share each of my symptoms with you, because if you're going through your first pregnancy at the same time, or if you're planning on having your first child, I sort of want to get it out there, the types of symptoms that you can have during the first trimester. It doesn't mean everybody gets it, it just means that it can happen. So with that little disclaimer being said, currently I have an itchy vagina. That is so awkward to say and sounds kind of gross. But when I looked it up on my Bump app, a lot of women were asking the same question, like, I am pregnant with my first child, first trimester, and my vagina is itchy. And I don't have an infection. It's just because when you're pregnant, you discharge a lot more. At least this is what I'm reading. Don't take my word for it, not a doctor. But you discharge a lot more when you're pregnant, and like the pH levels are higher, I want to say. So that sort of like makes you a little bit irritated. So I don't have an infection, I don't have a disease, it's just something that unfortunately can happen. So it is a little bit of a discomfort. This is so awkward to say because I know that my work friends watch my video and they're just gonna be looking at me like, this girl has an itchy vagina. So awkward. Okay, anyway, I I just have to not think about who watches my videos and just spew it all out there for everybody to see. Anyway, so that's another symptom currently. I have a little bit of lower back pain. Nothing too crazy though. Let's see. I don't have food aversions or food cravings yet. I'm sort of craving everything. It's not like one or the other. I'm craving donuts. I'm craving Taco Bell. I'm craving pretzels. So it's all over the place. I think it's just the pregnancy hormones that are getting me very, I have a lot of cravings, I guess I should say. So it's nothing specific. I know that there's a lot of wives' tales that say if you're craving something salty, then it's a boy, and if it's something sweet, then it's a girl, but I'm craving both, so just that's pregnancy. So I used the Glow app to track my cycles, and I think it was pretty spot on, to be honest with you guys. I'm pretty regular, so I'm lucky about that. Currently I'm using the Bump pregnancy app, and I'm using the Nurture pregnancy app. Nurture is the Glow app for pregnancy. So once you get pregnant, you sort of graduate to the Nurture app. And I don't use that one as much as I use the Bump app. But currently I am in my week 8 of pregnancy. According to the Bump app, Little Bean, that's what I'm calling it, is as big as a raspberry. And so when we saw the ultrasound today, the nurse or whoever it was, technician, said that the baby is the size of like a gummy bear. So that's so cute, and it looks like a gummy bear too. I'll show you guys pictures, the ultrasound pictures that we got back. So I can have prenatal screening tests done. Actually, they told me that I probably should get it done. It's called the sequential integrated screening, and it's 2 blood draws plus, I don't know what this word is, nuchal translucency ultrasound. So they do the blood draw between 10 and 13 weeks, and then they do the ultrasound at 11 weeks, 2 days to 14 weeks, 2 days. Then they do the second blood draw between 15 and 20 weeks of pregnancy. So it can detect Down syndrome, trisomy 18, a bunch of other things that I can't pronounce, spina bifida, abdominal wall defects, and SLOS. I'm not quite sure what that is. My doctor also recommends getting the cystic fibrosis screening done, which may cost extra if the insurance doesn't cover it. So I'm going to call our insurance probably tomorrow sometime to see what it covers, and then how much extra it would be. So I can get those tests done. Let's see, what else? In 2 weeks, I will have my first appointment with my OBGYN, so we'll go over like any questions that I might have, and I don't know, he's just going to talk to me about a lot of stuff. And then I think at the 12-week appointment, I do another ultrasound. So I still don't know when I'm going to announce yet. Man, guys, I sure love when my camera dies just right in the middle of my sentence. Okay, where was I? I think I'm leaning more towards announcing at 10 weeks. It's a little scary to go like before that safe zone, but honestly, I'm having a hard time lying to people because people have asked me, and it's people that I'm close with, so I feel bad lying to them, but at the same time, I'm just not ready to talk about it yet. Because I want to do it when the time is right. I don't want to just blurt it out, you know, even though I know everybody's going to be super excited nonetheless, but I want to do it when the time is right. So there's like a time and a place, you know what I mean? So this video will probably be up in a couple weeks, and I'm sorry to keep hiding it from everybody. I really hate lying. I'm bad at lying. People probably already know, and they're just like, this girl. But we're excited. We are. And we can't wait to tell everybody. We know that everybody is going to be so excited for us. So with that being said, I did buy a pregnancy journal. It has baby's name, Little Bean, on it. Obviously we don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. There is a little bit of significance behind that name. My uncle has called me Bean for the longest time. It's really cool. It comes like with, you can journal about the first trimester, second, third trimester, and then also all about the arrival of baby. So in it you can say how we told the good news, how we felt, more thoughts. And then it has places for you to put ultrasound photos and then belly pictures in it. So I think that's really cool. Let me go ahead and show you guys the ultrasound that we got back today. So here's that. So right here, I'll face it upwards for you guys. This is baby's head, and then right below is baby's arms, and then right below is baby's feet. And I was super excited to see only one baby. People were making me nervous about the whole twins thing. I mean, obviously, if I had twins, I would cope and figure it out. But it's always a little nerve-wracking thinking about the possibility of having two in there instead of just one. So next, there's a page to write all about daddy and all about mommy, and I already filled out my section. I'm waiting on my husband to fill his out because I want him to write it. I think it's more meaningful. And then yeah, just more belly pictures. Second trimester, it has a place for like the names that we like. And then it says people say I'm carrying high or low. Everyone thinks you are a boy or a girl. I think you are a boy or girl. The third trimester has little place for notes, shower invitation. Anyway, it's really cool, this pregnancy journal. And let's see, I'll link the person's Etsy shop down below, but it's Spunk and Love. That's her information right there. I'll link it down below for you guys if you're interested in getting like a pregnancy journal, or I think she has other types of journals as well, not just pregnancy ones. Whew, so a lot more time left, 32 weeks, but I know that's just going to fly. I feel like I have a lot more time left. We still have so much to do. Obviously, like, we don't have our room set up for the baby. Obviously, we don't have a lot of things yet because it's still super early on, but the sooner the better. Obviously, I would like to try and get some stuff done soon, so we'll just see how that goes. I am planning on updating you guys every 2 weeks, so doing bi-weekly pregnancy updates, because I feel like weekly pregnancy updates are just kind of a lot, but I could be wrong. There could be so many changes that happen week to week, but right now the plan is to do bi-weekly updates. I want to do more things for you guys as well. I ordered the Itsy Ritsy and Erin Williams collaboration diaper bag back in December, so I wasn't even pregnant then, but I just really loved the bag. So I ordered it, and that is actually supposed to ship this week, so I should be receiving it soon, hopefully. And I'll do a review for you all on that bag when I receive it. That's probably going to be released before this is going to be released, so we'll see how I do that video. I don't know yet. What else? I really just want this to be like an honest channel. I want to be open about my pregnancy with everybody, everything that goes on, all the details. I know that I myself used to watch pregnancy videos. This was before I was even pregnant, but I liked to get ideas from other moms that were going through their pregnancy, whether it was a first pregnancy or second or what have you. But I just like to see other people's ideas, and I hope that this channel can provide you guys with those as well. Okay, unfortunately, once again, my camera ran out of memory on my memory card, so it cut off. I wasn't even sure what I was rambling on about. But basically, I'm so glad you guys are following along, because I am excited to give you these pregnancy updates, as well as give you some reviews on products, baby products, mama products, anything that you guys would like to see. I'm excited to do that for you. So please do not forget to subscribe if you want to see more pregnancy updates, and then just follow along on my journey. Don't forget to hit that like button, comment down below with some videos that you would be interested in seeing, and I will definitely try and get those going for you guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do?